And welcome back. I'm Anthony Martinez, and we're here at the ninth annual Ray of Hope Retreat. I'm with Bianca herself. It's the ninth annual. How do you feel?
I can't believe it. I mean, I hear you say those words out loud, it's funny. I see the signage, ninth annual, and then when I hear someone say it just is remarkable to think we started this almost a decade ago, and it was, hard to get kids to attend, and now it's just through the roofs, and we have so many people wanting to be here, and that just warms my heart because that means kids hear about it and feel the change that they experience after coming here, and they are impacted by the day. So I just feel so proud of our team that it's been almost a decade. Thank you for asking.
How many times do you do it a year?
So normally we have once a year. This is the first year that we've ever had two in a school year. So we had one in the fall of 2022. Now we're having this one in the spring of 2023. And then we will start the 2023 school year, which is this fall. And we'll have one in the fall and then probably again in the spring. Yeah, so now we're having two in 1 year, which is just remarkable.
Is that even more exciting?
It is, just knowing that we can serve kids year round, right? We obviously started the foundation with having one retreat a year. Now we're having two. Also, something new that we've implemented are those monthly virtual mentorship classes we have, where kids learn about the same social and emotional skills, the same topics they learn here at the retreat, but we're getting to serve them every single month. So just getting able to be of service to these kids year round was what I've always dreamed, honestly, when I started the foundation, and I can't believe we're finally there.
And tell us about your sponsors. You told us a bit last year, but any new ones?
Yeah, so we are so grateful for Desert Sands Unified School District and the Expanded Learning Opportunity Program for allowing us to have these retreats. It's just been a remarkable. G&M Oil Company, I have to tell you, they're a local oil company. They own hundreds of gas stations here in Southern California, and the owner is a friend of mine, and she's somebody who's just loved and supported and believed in the Bianca Ray Foundation since the very beginning. So she was like our first ever sponsor, Marcella and George Pearson. The fact that they believed in the foundation then just makes it even more special now that they get to see this is truly, an outcome of a result of their donations for a decade.
How many students did you guys receive this year?
We had 400 plus kids register. So this was just amazing. Again, just literally, I think I woke up, I went to sleep to some emails of parents saying, can I register my kids? And I woke up to emails saying, we have two more kids that, last minute want to attend. So we have had just unprecedented demand. Yeah, more than 400 kids registered.
So it's not just students around the Coachella Valley, but it's even expanded that they come over here to the event?
Yeah, it's all the desert cities, but that's going as far out as Banning, Beaumont, and then as far east as, Thermal Mecca. So all the desert cities are represented, and really the entire Coachella Valley, east to west. We've had kids in the past come from LA as well. We obviously predominantly serve the Coachella Valley, and that's where a lot of the kids come from. But every desert city, so many schools, and they've made them field trips as well. It's beautiful to see the growth, honestly.
And tell us, this is a big event. How did it start?
It started, my gosh, in high school when I wanted to try to organize a leadership retreat for my high school. That was, I think, the first seed was planted that there's this thing called a leadership retreat. I didn't know what that was before, right? I was kind of introduced to the concept of a retreat in high school. And then I started my career out here on television in the Coachella Valley. And I remember my first time out in the field covering a breaking news story. I just had these young girls run up to me. I could just tell, because the lights, the camera, the action, they were inspired by me and intrigued. And I just remember thinking, I want to use this platform. I want to try to inspire them because, even as a reporter, I was somebody of inspiration to them, and then I grew my career. I became an anchor, had more of a platform and a bigger presence along, nationally, even with the company I work for now, Spectrum. So it was just interesting that as my career grew, my platform and ability to impact people grew as well. And I think, I think some kids are inspired by people they see on TV and social media and all the things. And there's a lot of that. I wanted to be a good inspiration for them.
How long do you hope to do this?
Forever.
Forever. What about your career? Tell me, how has your career impacted the Bianca Ray Foundation?
Honestly, I've met so many people throughout my career that have become a part of the foundation, people that I've brought in after interviewing them as speakers, as people to inspire the kids themselves. My career has put me in a world of influential people, right? And oftentimes people with those resources want to help and want to give back. And I feel like I'm proud of myself, honestly, the way that I've been able to marry my career and my nonprofit. And the bigger my career grew and the more people I meet, I use that to help these kids. Like my goal someday, I say, oh my gosh, I want to get Selena Gomez to this retreat, but I have to meet her and interview her first and create a relationship with her. And then hopefully someday she could come. But, I love using the ways that I grow my Rolodex, if you will, and my contact base through my work to bring back people that can help the kids. I think that's a beautiful combination, beautiful marriage.
So you were at the Oscars this past Sunday. Was there anybody there that you would like them to come here to the retreat someday?
Gosh, I'm just such a big fan of Jamie Lee Curtis, and she is just such a wonderful role model. She does so many things, what I believe to be the right way, and I think she would be a remarkable speaker someday. She just lives life out of authenticity and purity and being proud to be who she is, and I would love for that message someday to reach the kids that my foundation serves.
And you don't do just the Ray of Hope retreat. You do other things, and what are those?
Yeah, the foundation has monthly virtual classes for teens. So this is one day a year, well, two now because we have it happening twice a year, but we have virtual classes that happen every single month. Topics ranging from how to boost your self-esteem, how to study for your finals tests, how to fill out financial aid for college, all those different kinds of things, how to, business money 101, right? How to learn all of that. So those happen every month. And then also we have adoption events. We bring together all the local animal shelters and have adoption events to really try to get these animals out of homes. Obviously, the Ray of Hope Retreat is what our foundation grew into being. That is our signature program. But at the end of the day, it started with animals. So I love always getting to still help the animals, the shelter dogs.
Is there any other cause you would like to do?
Children and animals, that's my passion. That's what I want to continue working with and who I want to continue trying to help.
And how many students have you connected with throughout these years?
Thousands. We've had more than 4,000 kids attend the retreat over the years. And then you add to that the monthly virtual classes, right, of what they're doing. I'd say it's well over 5,000 kids who have been impacted by the Bianca Ray Foundation.
And when you get home and you see all these messages, what do you feel? What do you think?
I cry a bit. I just, it's beautiful to see kids say, gosh, I've never felt so seen or heard. But then it makes me sad to think of the fact that they didn't feel that way before today. So, it makes me feel happy, but it also just makes me feel inspired to keep doing this because I know that, 400 kids attended today. There's still millions of children in the world that did not attend our retreat. So the more people I can impact and make feel that way, I'm going to keep going.
And what's one message you would like the students to leave with today?
To love yourself as you are. I think self-love is the biggest bullying deterrent. And the more we love ourselves, the less hurtful we are to other people. And the more you love yourself, the less other people's hurtful words can impact you. And I just want kids to understand that they're just lovely and perfect the way that the universe created them.
Thank you for this exclusive interview.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.